Hey everyone, FPS Chaz here, and welcome finally to the end of Liu Doctrine finale here for the final mission, Peace Through Strength. So rolling up here, you can see that the group is pretty big down there. Unfortunately, I can't hide labels to make this a little more palatable, but look at these halos dropping in all these sonobuoys here. And I'm blasting on in. Looks like everyone's blasting on in. There's the Shang up there doing a little sprint. And coming down here, okay, the LA is engaging a Shang down there, and it sank it. Good kill. I'm up here, I think, trying to get a sense of where this group is at this point. Helix is overflying that LA down there, getting kind of a beat on him. I shot at the Shang. I think it got much closer to me because of a mirror contact. It was actually never really close to me. And then coming up here, you can see I drive right over a sonobuoy, basically, and that Zhongwei is like, not now, Chairman Mao shoots some torps at me. And I managed to evade him. I didn't zoom it in, but I just barely missed one of them. But yeah, here comes the FA-18 missile strike. They managed to take out a few boats here. I think they take out this Junkai. Take out that Luda up front. Maybe they don't take out that Junkai. Took out that Zhongwei up there. And then down here, I think this LA is about to be bullseyed. Yeah. And there goes that LA. Just got bullseye down there. And I'm still hanging out up there. Okay, this Virginia now here is going to start shooting at this Zhongwei and sinks it, I think. No, the missile volley, I guess, didn't sink it. Maybe one got shot down. But then he torps it. Torps it good. Torped nothing but a thing with the chicken wing. Oh, and that helo just overflew me. Didn't seem to really care. I'm in here flanking because I should have gone to the front of this group instead of trying to come in from the side. I'm trying to basically catch up at this point, but really just keep in pace. But I feel like the mission could have been a little more prescriptive in what you were supposed to do. All right, the Virginia's going to start its attack now. Okay, just off that Junkai. And he's going to start loosening all the torps. And that Helix is looking for him. Just happens to be right by a sonobuoy. So I've talked in videos about sonobuoy density and like the odds of like a sub driving by it, but in this one, multiple subs drive right over sonobuoys. All right, so that Luda is now running from torps. Virginia down here in the southeast is now starting his attack. I think he just downed this Zhongwei, or did he just damage it? But yeah, now the whole group's in pandemonium as these torps are just coming in. I could have done something like that, but no, I wanted to be more surgical than just loosing off volleys of torpedoes towards the group. A lot of these super tankers get sunk. I think at the end we only detect one. There were 6 originally. Yeah, a bunch of torps coming in. Yeah, that super tanker is really sinking. Wow, he went in there fast. He must have been doing like 60 knots, hitting the bottom there. Yeah, and the group, like, I think is still trying to maintain station keeping to some extent, so they're following the carrier as it maneuvers about here. The Virginia is still kicking up there. There's a sonobuoy right on top of it as it's losing all these torps. I don't know who the heck it was just shooting at. That Junkai all the way to the south. It's a hell of a shot, dude. Virginia down in the southeast is launching some more torps, and the Virginia up here got bullseyed by a Helix. Rest in peace. But his volleys of torps, I guess, did some stuff. It kind of thinned up the herd a little bit. Really just kind of mostly hit super tankers. And Virginia let off a few more missile volleys, but they got easily dispatched with. And here we go. I'm up here, running away. As soon as this last torpedo bugs out of here, we're going to go into hyperspace until we head on over to the next intercept of the group. Oh, and this Virginia's about to get bullseyed, I think. In the southeast. Yep, there you go. Man, those helixes, I'm telling you, with those bullseyes, they frickin' just nail them. Yeah, so we should have ended a round to come at the group from the west, just direct front. But I wish the mission were a bit more prescriptive with that. Because I feel like a mission like this could work where you have like 4 subs coming at the group at different times. So we're not just all like interfering with each other and like shooting at each other like across the circle, basically. And here we are in hyperspace as I'm coming across. You can periodically see how I'm checking on my solutions here, but nothing to really take a good gander at. But Yeah, it was good enough for working up an intercept, huh? All those helixes come back to get refitted at the same time, and then they just go back and keep sending sonobuoys back there. I think I basically broke the mission. I don't think the mission was expecting to see me all the way out there. Not sure why I'm zooming in over here on all the goings on back here. I guess just to show that the helos are staying back there. So that made this fight a lot easier, the fact that the helos were all still stuck back there. And I just broke it, just coming all the way out west here, so they had no air cover whatsoever. And here we are, just slinking on in for the final approach, basically just laying in wait, waiting for them to show up. Weaving back and forth a little bit. I think you could have gotten a sense of where my solutions were at just then, but I was not paying attention. They're pretty accurate is the point. Not to toot my own horn, but it's not like it's hard to get solutions on these guys. It's good enough for government work. And just about ready to loose off the volley here. So this Shilong must have been hit with stuff. I wasn't paying attention really to see what it got hit with, but one torpedo was enough to finish it. Normally they'll take 4. We got a hit on the Liu Yang. Sovereign just shot some torps up, God knows where. That Sovereign just got hit, still afloat, and those torps will just kind of go out to wherever. This guy, I think, was just running, and he just happened to get in close to me. I thought he was coming after me, of course, so I shoot at him. Have no idea who that Sovereign is shooting at. Unfortunately, he does not frag one of his friends there. That super tanker comes in. We find out that's a super tanker and let it cruise on by. I don't know what the group's who becomes the group leader now, but this Junkai got a little too close, and he can hear it too. But yeah, so the group just starts like cooking ass after that. But yeah, that'll do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was a very fun campaign to do. In an ideal world, I would go back and make my FPS Chasley cut, kind of tidy it up and everything, but that takes a lot of time, but who knows? Maybe at some point I'll get to it. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Not sure what's going to be coming up next for Dangerous Waters, but could always do a stock campaign again in Lawami or Red Storm Rising, who knows? But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and as always, good hunting.